6 seconds. 6 seconds, guys. I won that with 6 seconds left. I'm just curious to the people who are in the stream. Do you guys get ads every single time that I stop and start? Okay, so Anise is on ad block. That's fine. Okay. So, 6 seconds left. I gotta play faster if I'm gonna play Mill, because this deck is slow. 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 Seriously, that was interesting. I had to drastically change my strategy to a very aggressive one to try to win that game in 3 minutes, and then just luck sacked into 3 lands, Bane Alley Broker, Syndicate Tides, and Crosstown Courier, which will never happen again. So let's try to win the normal way here, and by that I mean mill them faster than I have been. Okay, my game has started. Am I going first or second? I'm going second with a hand that pretty much does nothing. That I'm going to keep because I have way too much draw power to put it back. And then I hope that my opponent isn't playing Gruul, because if he is, he's just gonna... God, another Boros player? Is everybody on these goddamn colors? Excuse my language. I know that most people say they're the best colors in the format, so it's not really that surprising that everybody's on them, but it still doesn't make me else mad. And I don't really like drawing Hired Torturer without a way to play him on turn 3. I'm clicking so hard because that game was so close to the end that my heart rate is like 1,000. I will try to tap click from now on, though. Is it Clue Stones? This is probably a control deck of some kind. Which probably means Runner's Bane is a little bit worse. Oh, that worked out way too good for me. Hired Torturer. Just yield till end of turn. Jellin Sphinx. That'll get Runner's Bane. Void Wilder's pretty good too. Actually, do I even care very much here? I mean, how much is it at the most? No, I'd rather have 5 land. I'll just yield to end of turn. Because I have 2 options here. I can hit them for 2 damage, or I can mill him for 2 cards, and 2 damage is probably going to be the faster strategy. And the more efficient one. Depending on what I draw, I suppose. So he'll attack the Sphinx, and I'll take 1. Way of the Thief, that's pretty good. Doesn't make the Sphinx big enough to get it a Runner's Bane, though, which is pretty good for me. On the flip side, not exactly what I wanted to see. Although I could... I should have played an Action Injunction first, but I think I'm actually just going to retain this guy for a turn. Draw a card. Not exactly the actual best play, because I would have liked to use Hired Torturer again, but I'll see what he does here. Breaks the Cluestone for a card. Okay. He doesn't seem to have a whole lot, so this is actually working out pretty well. That's what I was looking for. Then I can go 1, 2. Tangle you up. And still hit my opponent for 2. Hired Torturer. In Way of the Thief only gives them +2/+2, so he can't use that to get the Sphinx out from underneath it. Which is good for me. So now I'm just going to begin to chip away with a Hired Torturer. Proving incredibly effective. So I know one of his 3 cards in hand is the land, which is useless to him. That card is exceptionally good, especially right now. And I'm kind of free to play it. Also attempt to draw additional cards. Like that one, which is also exceptionally good. Although right now it's not hitting anything, so... So I was originally on the mill plan, but now I'm just kind of chipping away at his life. Just because it's kind of the best play for me right now. Ooh, play something big. Please play something big. Oh, that's a bit frustrating. Although still not really the best for him. Gives him a guy, but not much else. Right now he's 13 turns to kill him with milling. So I think I'm just going to stay the course with the Torturer. Although arguably the milling is probably better in the event that the Torturer dies. But you won't really get any use of Swift Justice, especially now that I know he has it. I could just Void Wield the token, it would just straight up die. That's pretty good. I like the idea of doing this and drawing another card. Seeing what I get. That's very effective. All of my usernames are actually based on characters that I have written or roleplayed as at various points in time in my life. This Magic Online account's actually incredibly old, like super old, and I just got back into playing online recently. So I know he has Swift Justice, which kind of changes my clock a little bit. Crosstown Courier is not very good right now, but... something big so I can just time walk you. Actually, no. Play your Way of the Thief. Do it. Play your way... Yes! 2 for 1! Oh my god, that's even better. That's like the best 2-for-1, because not only do I get rid of the Way of the Thief, but I actually permanently kill the creature that it's on. It's so filthy. It makes me so happy. I can't block it anyway. It's unblockable. Use Swift Justice on it, because that's just the logical choice. Or don't. I don't really care. Let's start actually playing to my deck's theme. Ah, cool. Rub Belt Maka and Flux Charger. That's 2 creatures right in the bin right off the top. That's pretty good. But yeah, most of my like stories about my nicknames are pretty simple. They usually boil down to I've used this name at some point online at some point for some reason. That's usually about all they boil down to. This is starting to get kind of gross. Can I mill another creature so I can kill your guardian? That would be nice. Ha! Lobber Crew. Got one. That's pretty fantastic. Let's start by killing your guardian. It's following up by saying you have to pay 4 every turn to keep your Sunspire Gatekeepers around. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Play my Tower Drake. And then I will pass the turn. Now at this point, while I'm going to mill him with Doorkeeper, I've got a better clock just attacking him now. So that's what I'm probably going to do. Is that what card is in Polish? Karta? I have to ask, since you mentioned reading it in Polish, I have to ask, how exactly do you feel about people who mention nuclear vessels? If you even get that reference. You may not. Sure. You combat. You go right ahead and combat. And you use your snare squad, and what are you going to attack? You're going to target Void Wielder. Okay? I don't mind that. My clock is still faster than yours and better, so I'm just going to let you come through for 3. Not to mention, if you don't play anything else, yeah, you just inadvertently helped all of my... Oh, I forgot to mill. That's cool. Because you don't have enough for Hussar Patrol, and I'm pretty sure there's nothing else in those colors that you could flash down. Deputy of the Quills, I guess. Or you can take 5, go to 9, mill another 2, and then enter. Because now I'm going to mill you for 2 and hit you for 2. I do know you still have Swift Justice. That kind of sucks. I know it's like 2 points, so meh. When things do get drastically out of hand, I do have the reset button. Although I do have 2 dead cards in my deck now, with both friggin' Chronic Flooding still in there. I think this is very good. Ah, Void Wielder. What are you going to target when you come into play? Your own Gel Instance. That's pretty good. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. Yep. Yeah, bouncing. Gelens 7, 8, no, what? Sphinx, no, 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 oh. For a second I was just like, oh my god, that's Sphinx's revelation. Cry. Actually, that wouldn't have actually been that bad. Yeah, you're loading up the board pretty good against me there. I don't really like that. Mind you, you're now tapped out. I'm not going to play Hussar Patrol. It's still really cool. It's still really cute as a trick. 4, 5, 6, 7. This turn is going to kind of suck, though. So he's going to attack me with a lot of things. Some might even say all the things. And he's going to gain some life this turn as well. I'm aware. I'm acutely aware of this fact. This game is kind of grindtacular. Well, I am playing Mill. I guess that was kind of to be expected. Yeah, bring the team. Bring the brigade. You do that. I know I'm going to get something's going to get Swift Justice, so I don't really care. Sure. Okay. You're definitely Swift Justicing here, otherwise your stuff is all dead. Okay. Yeah, Swift Justice is gonna suck, and there's not a lot I can do about it. So, I'm gonna block in the way that I think is best. Which is really just those two. Oh no. It's just those two. And Swift Justice. Yeah, cool. I knew that was gonna happen already, so there's nothing I could do about it. I like how it's kind of a two-pronged assault on him here. That kind of makes me happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 7, 11. Crap. Mill him 3 and sweep him? That seems pretty good. I mean, he kind of needs an out next turn, something that really flips the game in his favor, or he loses to the mill anyway. But I don't have to block everything, I don't think. Nope, I don't. And I can always play Hussar Patrol as an extra blocker as well. Did you just draw a Magnificent Trump card? Okay, let me re-ask the question. Did you just draw a Magnificent Trump card? I imagine we'll see a concede here, because I really can't see a way for him to get out of this. Unless he can kill Doorkeeper, but even that doesn't really do anything for him at this point. I have Hussar Patrol as an additional blocker. I have Supreme Verdict 2 to grind out the rest of this game. Yeah, so it doesn't even matter. I block literally as much as I can possibly block. I find out who's targeting with the Snare Squad, so if it's Doorkeeper, then I'm going to trigger the ability in response. Yep. Okay, so he doesn't want me to block with Doorkeeper, which is actually fine by me. Down to one card in deck. Essence and some activate abilities. So... oh, shoot. He's going to give me an opportunity. Hussar Patrol. No, I'm not. What makes you say that? I don't much like the way you're talking down to me. That better be pretty game changing. That's a frost grenade. That doesn't do anything for you. You lose. Ah!